Hey everybody, and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft. And in today's episode, I want to kind of continue to work towards the next goal, really, which is to obviously start and think about getting an enchantment table going. And to kind of kick things off here, I'm just expanding this area here. This is just over by the staircase back up to the surface there. This is where all of my equipment is at, because I kind of need a better work area than what I currently have available to me. So I just want to kind of punch through the wall here as best I can and sort of make this my work area for now. We'll think about maybe making something a little bit nicer later. For now, I just need a place to get these things down that we're going to need and start to think about getting some supplies going further down the road. So since the last episode, I've done a couple of things. I went through the sort of cave system that we initially explored and tried to gather as many resources as I possibly could. And I think I did a reasonable job of doing that. I got us around 2 stacks of iron total. Let me go and see the exact amount here. So I did have over 2 stacks, but I actually made myself some iron tools because I have such a lot of iron now. Kind of seemed worth it to me to go ahead and make that improvement in terms of tools. And we obviously still have some iron in the wall there that I've just exposed to collect and things like that. So as far as the enchantment table goes, we kind of need some things for it, and I think the next couple of episodes are going to be very much working towards that, as that seems like the next sensible thing to do. So we need obsidian, and we already have the diamonds, and we also need books. Now, the obsidian is reasonably easy to get, but I don't have good access to the lava level yet. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think it's over here, just up this way, there's a ravine. And I think what I would like to do is actually spend some time conquering the ravine and getting the obsidian from the bottom of it. Is it over here? Or is this just a random cave? The more I look at this, I don't think it's over here, to be honest. I don't know where this is going to bring us out at, or if it's just a dead end. Seems like a dead end. So this was not the way. But there is a way that leads to a ravine. It had some water in it initially, and I got rid of that. I'm just going to have to find it again here, and hopefully I can locate it. It's not up there, I know that. Let me see. This is back where the initial stuff was. Was it down here? Down here. Through here is a ravine. As you can see, there's some gold, some redstone, some obsidian along the floor there. But it's pretty dangerous. I can already see down here, what is that? 4 skeletons? It's just 1 despawn and 3. There's a creeper down there. That could be some diorite, but that also looks like a skeleton. And there's probably more down this way as well. So it's pretty dangerous as is, and I would like to try and conquer this and light it up and then collect some obsidian from down there to get that for our enchantment table. And then the books, I'm not really sure about what to do on that front, because obviously we're going to need a lot of reeds and leather. But what I'm thinking of doing, sort of initially, my initial thought would be to head out, look for some cows to kill, get some leather, and also, while I'm out there, look for some reeds. There's a desert biome nearby, and reeds are quite common. And then sort of set up a reed farm down here, somewhere. Maybe in this room, possibly. And sort of take advantage of being able to farm them in order to get everything we need. So that's my game plan for the moment. The reason I want the enchantment table now is because I would really like to get a fortune pickaxe. Obviously we've encountered a number of diamond veins across different areas. We saw some in the ravine, we saw some in the mine shaft, and there's probably more around. And it would also be handy as well for getting a branch mine going. That would be really useful. So I'm just going to kind of finish off expanding this here, and then I'm thinking I'm going to make myself some tools, drop some things off, and head into the ravine and start and work on clearing that out. Hello. Thank you for greeting me. He can't really go anywhere, but it's kind of disturbing just how he's hanging out there like that. Ledge creeper. We'll take care of him here in a sec. He's leaving us alone now, thankfully. Sounds like there's a cave over here. Has a skeleton and a zombie in it. So let's kind of continue our way around the edge here. There we go. I'm gonna have to come up and deal with this creeper here shortly. I'm probably gonna deal with the resources in here off camera, just to maximize the entertainment of footage, but on camera we'll do the exploration of this. Now there is a question here. I think we are on the top layer. I don't think anything can spawn above us unless there is a cave that intersects this ravine at the top layer. But if there is, then I'll no doubt find that and take care of it. Phew, there we go. One creeper here could be quite unpleasant. That gravel seems solid enough. Assume that probably fell out of the ceiling, maybe. Or maybe it just generated here. I'm not totally sure on that. There's some lapis in the wall there. Have a cave. What do we have in this cave? We have a skeleton. 2 skeletons. Take care of him. There we go. Oh, another skeleton. Oh my. 2 skeletons and a spider. It's kind of hectic up in here. Now, I am told that spiders have an AI now. Let's put that to the test. Obviously not. So we have a significant cave here off the side of the ravine. So let's see if we can clear this out. Make sense out of it. Well, this is the end of that. And if we go back this way, try and check out some of the other routes. Some more arrows for my bow and some more string. That will be useful. What have we got around here? I think there's some lava up in there. Oh my. Okay, this is a sort of lava level type cave. Probably some diamonds down here that I cannot mine yet because I don't have a oh god. Oof. Where did he come from? I did not see him at all. Phew, thank goodness he didn't knock me away. That would have been a close call. Ah, there's some diamond. Right on time. So, more diamond down here. Lots of gold, redstone. I don't know, but it definitely seems like ore generation was upped in this version for whatever reason. Just seems like there's more of said resources now than there used to be. This is good. This will be useful. So how did I get down here? Was it from here? Ah, here we go. So let's see. Let me put a torch down here. There's something up in here. There we go. Another ravine. I'm not gonna have a resource problem, that's for sure. Okay. We're kind of getting a little bit sidetracked here, so I'm gonna make my way back. But there's another ravine there to check out. This is a crazy cave. As I said, we're not gonna have a resource problem anymore. So, now that we've kind of somewhat initially cleared this out. Oof. Oh, okay, this goes back down to the lava level area. Makes sense. Let's head back to the ravine now. And I'm probably going to need to make some more torches. There we go. I don't know what I was doing there. Alright, so back to the ravine, which is what I initially came for. I don't see any more monsters up here on this ledge. Could be a good thing, but it means that they're somewhere else. Actually seems pretty quiet in this ravine right now. Not seeing any mobs. I always see that diorite in the dark, and I think, because I'm not used to seeing it, that it's the indication of a dungeon, but obviously it's not moss stone. Okay, so how are we looking? Still doesn't look like there's anywhere above us for monsters to drop down on, so that's good. There we go. We'll come around this side. This area also looks like a good entryway down into the next level of the ravine. I want to try and keep things reasonably well lit. Throw down some light here. There we go. And we'll just clear this out as we go. Everything's looking nice and good. Nice and safe. Cover that up for now. And we're back at the entrance again, so that's this level taken care of. Obviously we're going to have to go down. There's the diamond, you can kind of see it poking out right there from the ravine. So what is that, our 5th vein of diamonds now that we have seen in the caves that we would want to mine? So we're going to really need to get that fortune pick going sooner rather than later. Oh, bit dark right up in here. So I'm going to dig a bit of a staircase down right in this area. Should come back out right over here. Yep. And we kind of want to get access to the next layer down, which is this right here. Some gold in the wall there. Gonna wanna grab that. I wonder, can we take care of that water source? I think if we go back up, we should be able to just fine. So let's head back up here. I'm gonna move that, kind of blocking my head. So where was this water spring? Aha. There we go. Oh, nearly took a fall there. So, I guess while we're doing this, I'll talk a little bit about something I did some research into off camera. So, after last episode when we worked on the village, I did some research into villager mechanics a bit more in 1.8, and it's actually kind of confusing. It didn't really make much sense before, but now it's kind of even more confusing. So I understand that you have to either trade with a villager, or they have to have so much in their internal inventory. Basically, when they harvest the crops, they sort of collect things and they can make bread, which would explain the bread that I picked up off the floor. And I'm going to take care of the skelly. So, I'm not... Oh, here we go. I'm not totally sure about how that exactly works and how they know what's in their inventory and when to make things and what makes them willing. But furthermore, the thing that confuses me a little bit is the doors. Apparently now you need to have, I think it might be 21 doors, I think, in a village to get an iron golem. 21 houses. I don't know that we have that. Lost some gold there, which I did not want to do. And also, you need at least 10 villagers. Now, I know we have that. Yeah, there's that diamond. So, we have the villager requirement met. What I'm a bit confused about is the requirement of the number of houses and what sort of defines a house. And this sort of trade-in thing and their internal inventory. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more research into that. Let me know in the comments if you know anything in particular about villager mechanics in the latest update, because I'm confused as to what it is that it actually needs in order to get an iron golem. But I'm in no rush for that. I just got the wall up last episode and I think that should be fine for now. But it would be nice, hey gold, to get some iron golem action going in the village. So this is pretty much the bottom layer here. Some redstone there. Alright, so there's also this, which we kind of abandoned. I'm going to have to do the other side as well. I am still hearing skellies. But just from this ravine alone, we've got plenty of gold and iron, and coal to keep us going for a while. Kind of just want to go back down here a sec and take care of whatever this is. This little cave. There we go. And throw a torch up there, and while I'm at it, and we'll go back up now. Almost out of a pickaxe. I'm gonna have to make another one really quick soon. I'm gonna go around this andesite here. Okay, so that's the end of that pick. Time to make a new one. And we'll pick the workbench back up and continue exploring. Get rid of this gravel that's in the way. Alright. And we have a little bit of a lip there to cover. Sort of around the edge. Oh. And I think that will probably do it for this ravine. I think we'll be good to start harvesting things. It'll be safe enough to deal with. I'm going to make a water bucket though for sure before coming and messing around with resources in here. I should have already done that. It's a bad habit not to. So now we need to get over to here if we can. So there's some arrows there that I would like. What is a good way of doing that? Maybe right around here. The other side of this lava, possibly. So let's let that decay. And what does this link up to? Clearly been here already. Something up this way? Nope. What is this? Huh. Oh, you know what? I think I heard a skeleton down here a while ago, and I actually came down off camera to see what was up. And I came out into this cave and just lit this little bit up here. I remember now. Hello. Right, so if we come out here, this is this ledge. This is where I want it to be. A lot of gravel in this one spot. Doesn't look like there's anything above us, thankfully. Don't really want to get jumped if I can help it. And we'll go around here. There we go. Alright, so that's that taken care of. So now we kind of have this lip here, and I think that'll be about it for this ravine. Seems a lot safer anyway than it was before. So this is good. Very good. I'll put a torch down here. And I think we're just about coming to a conclusion. And connected it with this. Put some light down. There we go. So I think we are okay now as far as gathering resources is concerned. I'm gonna go ahead and make a water bucket before coming back here. And then what I think I'm going to do is just go through this ravine sort of piece by piece, if I can, and clear out the resources as I see them. Obviously not going to mess with the diamonds right now because I want fortune for that. But anything else I can get, I'm going to pick up. So gold, coal, redstone, lapis, obviously iron as well. So I'm going to get to work on clearing out some of these resources, and then I'll be back. Well, I've been quite busy caving, and I'll show you the haul I got from that in a sec. I just figured I'd take some time to head back up to the surface here, and I'm going to pick some stuff up, bring it down. And also, I want to pick up some water to finish off my infinite spring. I also wanted to kind of check on the village, see how that's doing. You know what, I might want to start thinking about getting a farm going soon, so maybe I should bring those potatoes, some seeds possibly, not so much the flowers. I will bring the mob loot, however. Bread, I guess we'll leave up here for now. Trees we might want, I think. Oh, obviously the ender pearls. And the chest. The chest is always nice. I guess I'll bring the coarse dirt too. And anything over here? Not really. So, good spot to get some water is probably over here by the well. Go pick that up, and then I'll show you the hole from the ravine. And that was quite the productive, quite the productive trip. So I gathered a number of stacks of iron ore. I got a decent amount of gold, over a stack of redstone. So pretty productive caving trip all around, I have to say. Can't find my words today. So I'm pretty happy with that. I've not completely cleared out the ravine. I've kind of done a first pass on it. Oh, I guess. Here we go. Got an infinite spring going. I've kind of organized some things up here in my base. I moved into this room, seeing as we carved it out. So this is the haul from the cave-in trip. Decent amount of coal, decent amount of iron, almost half a stack of gold, good amount of redstone, some lapis. Obviously I didn't get any diamonds yet, but I did mine the obsidian. I made a diamond pick and got all of that out of the way, ready. So I've also moved cobblestone into this chest here, and I've also started to move blocks into this chest here. And I'm beginning to amass already a great deal of stuff, and I guess andesite I'll throw down there. A little bit of extra dirt, some coarse dirt. I guess the wood I'll throw in here. Kind of want to keep the wood separate though from the stone stuff. And this granite. And in here I can kind of throw in all of the sort of mob type stuff. And I guess I'll store the farming type stuff down there. Put that chest up there. So I'll show you the ravine and what it looks like now. It looks very mined out, it has to be said. So this is the ravine. I also dug my way around the top too, and gathered up any resources I saw up there. And I've kind of picked this whole area clean. There is still some areas down where the obsidian is, where the lava sort of branches off to check out, but I consider those caves more than the ravine itself. And I do believe that there's maybe 1 or 2 coal veins up there that I've not mined yet. It was kind of inconvenient to get to, and I was full up on supplies, so I wasn't able to get to them. But near where the staircase used to be, I believe there's 1 or 2 coal veins that still need to be mined up, but nothing more than that. I'm not going to say that this ravine is fully complete, because there's always a small vein of something somewhere that I've not mined up. But I have to say, the great majority of it is now done, and that was definitely a productive cave-in trip. Probably spent around half an hour to 40 minutes in here, and cleared it out. There's no mobs, it's nice and quiet. That's where I got my obsidian from, down there. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, we've got a lot more to check out. There is another ravine, there's that whole mine shaft to investigate, and all the different cave systems that branch off of this ravine as well. So, we're not going to be short on caves. My sort of game plan off camera is probably going to be to definitely get those ores cooked up. Probably going to do that. I'm probably going to sort of compress and collate everything that I've picked up. Bring everything from the chests up there down here. And sort of set up more chests for different things. And then I'm probably going to work on expanding this room a little bit more. I've also got to pick a spot for a branch mine, and I'm thinking I may do that right here, where there's this sort of area that I can make another staircase, which would go down to a branch mine. But I'm not totally sure on that. And I think next episode what I would like to do is head outside and do some exploring. I would like to get some sugarcane going. I know it's sugarcane, not reeds, but bad habits. And I would also like to get some leather going, and then maybe the episode after that we can get our enchantment table, station, whatever, set up, and maybe work on that staircase as well, kind of get that cleaned up. And from there I think we'll be in good shape to either check out the mine shaft or begin work on the village. So still lots to do, but I think we're definitely getting into something here, and it's, you know, kind of, I know there's some ramp up time involved, is basically what I'm trying to say, but we are sort of getting past that now. There is still some early game things we need to do. I can't really do any more achievements today, unfortunately, so we won't be able to do that. But as I say, I do want to mainly focus on getting some sugarcane and some leather going. May also make a space for a farm in here somewhere for the sugarcane in preparation for next time, because we're probably going to have to grow some. That was the whole reason I set down my infinite spring here. So yeah, that's pretty much this episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, see you later and have a good day.